And set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready,
now Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 6 yards. 19 tight.
It's 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
16 yards.
That's good.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd down and 8. Now a play fake. Rodgers steps away. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start out here with the option left. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, 83 yards. And the Colts get a bit closer. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Extra point by Gay is up and good. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Mecole Hardman, one man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Zuerlein now for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Jets 28, Colts 7.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. But
oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
50. Hey, you block over here. Inside.
Here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. To throw, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. On third down, it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Charles, he's had some success running the football today instead of throwing it. He's outside of the pocket there. I thought he might tuck it and run. Instead, he throws the pick 6.
Yeah, and I think you're spot on with your thought process there, partner, because in this ball game, his legs have done more damage than his arm. He tried it again to no avail.
Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And my goodness, another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
First down and goal to go at the 4-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Cook, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And he's got it. And he is out of bounds here. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Ruled out of bounds just shy of the goal line.
Rodgers with a keeper. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
2nd down, here's Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Check match. Check match. 65 catch. 65 catch. 19 Lions.
Back to the air with Richardson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And the Jets have got it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Allie Cox, 45 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Slot man moves right. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down.
Hey, 626. Hey, 88. Cat 300. Cat 300.
Throwing is Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go play action with Richardson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Running straight ahead, Taylor. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Steps away to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
60. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Cougar 19.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Again, it's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Flush to his right. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Richardson now on 2nd down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Richardson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And now here's another interception. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Going for it on 4th, Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie from 3 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Richardson to throw it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Jets use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. That's a pretty